Hey folks, this is Salim from Milwaukee. I decided to make this video since I had a good experience building a light stand for a competition tank. Finding the perfect light stand for a competition tank is a challenge because we all have different sizes of tanks that require different kinds of lighting. My biggest issue is that most of the products that you can find on the market are actually attached to the rim of the tank. I do have problems with that. First of all, the rim would have to carry all the weight of the bars in the light, which shouldn't be a significant issue. But more importantly, when you're taking a photo of the tank, the metal piece that's attached to the rim can be visible if it's below the water surface, which means you need to bring the water surface down, and that determines the height of your tank, which really shouldn't be the case. You have maybe an extra inch that you can use. In addition to that, when you remove the stand from the rim, it just leaves this ugly looking watermark, which can be cleaned but with probably white vinegar. But why do we have to deal with that? It's just another inconvenience. Another frustration is when you're taking a photo of the tank. The stand needs to actually sit on the side rims rather than the back rim, because if you put it at the back rim, then the extension of the bar will be visible on your photo. And when you attach it to the side rim, just the light sags down and it just looks so unstable and kind of makes me worry. Another problem is light coverage. If you have a very deep tank, the bar from the back rim will not extend far enough towards the front to provide full coverage of the tank with the light. I will actually show you with my tank that I did have this problem. So the tank is 36 by 24. That's the depth, and so the light needs to come midway to about 12 inches to provide full coverage of the depth of the tank. I have these UNS arms that I've used in other tanks before, and this actually covers 11 and a half inches, so it's not quite there. That's the tip of the bar. The light is not going to come all the way to the tip of the bar and cover your full tank. So it was really hard to find a solution, especially commercial products do not really provide any help because they are either attached to the rim or attached to the cabinet, and I really did not want any of that. Especially I did not want the cabinet or the rim to carry the weight of the light. There isn't much out there about how to build a light stand for a competition tank, especially satisfying all these requirements. But on YouTube, I did find a reefer who actually did build aluminum extrusion light stand for his tank, and it looked really, really neat. So this is the picture of it actually. As you can see, aluminum extrusion is so strong that it actually can just keep all these lights on without sagging towards the water. It looks really slick, but I don't think I would help worrying about it when I'm not home. So I started reading about aluminum extrusions. It's not really complex, and I felt that it wouldn't be really hard to build a stand using these. I looked into this aluminum extrusion stuff, and then I ordered these. I measured them, so they came with the length I needed. This is 70 inches, and this is about 45. And I have another 70 inch for the other side. So this is going to actually make a rectangle that's gonna hold the stand upright. There's gonna be legs that I'm gonna make with the extrusions for the bottom, so it will stand up on its own. I just don't want the tank stand to carry the weight of the light stand, which is, I don't think it's a problem. This is pretty light. I mean, it shouldn't be an issue whatsoever, but I decided to go that way. Let's see how it works. We'll start working on this. This is my first time working with aluminum extrusions, but I feel this is gonna be great. We'll see. So getting the right length of aluminum extrusions and what series you would be using and what pieces need to come together with it, it's a whole another topic. But I'll tell you what I did so that at least you would know where to start. I bought the 10 series, and there are websites that would actually cut these to the length you need. And then these pieces that you see on the screen are actually to hold the light. The black pieces are available on the website of the aluminum extrusions, and they slide into this extrusion, and the hole will attach to the clamp, which will eventually attach to the wire grip that holds the wire of the light. The pieces that you buy with the aluminum extrusions have to be compatible with the series that you buy, so you kind of have to be careful about that. These are the T-nuts and the bolts that go with it. So this is the frame as I put it on the floor, and I'm gonna put the brackets and the T-nuts and bolts in place. I'm gonna have to put that sliding hanging piece in first, because once I put these together I can't slide that in. So we'll put that in first. All right, so of course we need an Allen wrench. These are the T-nuts and the bolts there. I have washers too, so I'm going to use them probably, we'll see. And these are the brackets. Now before I attach anything, I'll have to put those sliders in. So where are they? Oh, I already did that, here. These are the sliders. These are going to hold the light. All right, so here, I'm gonna actually attach the crossbar to the top of the vertical so that it holds the weight. And this is gonna go like that. And I'll do the same thing for the other side. All right, let's give this a start now. Okay, a little bit of a learning curve needed. So here, I'm gonna put the bolt in on both sides. Let's start with this one. So you put the bolt in, and then the piece that slides in, you need to put this in first, because otherwise it's really hard to do it when you're trying to attach things together. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, because it's really hard to do it otherwise. Here we go. I'm not using any washers. Here we go, and then we're gonna put the slider on. Here we go. All right. Now watch how easy this is gonna be. This goes in here. All right. It's gonna form the corner. I'm gonna tighten this up. You need an Allen key. We'll do this one. Okay, a second. Here we go. Just tighten that in the corner. There we go. All right. I'll make this one really tight because I want that to stay that way. Now this other one, I'm gonna make it a little loose because I'm gonna adjust according to how it's up there with the tank. So we're gonna adjust the crossbar accordingly. I put the sliders in already because once you attach things, you can't put the sliders in. And now, watch this, it's so easy. We're gonna slide this slider in, and then we're gonna make a really nice corner here. Just like that. All right, it was so easy. Look at that, perfect. It's loose because I made it loose. All right, we'll do the other side now and I'll get back to you. So I'm gonna finish the other side, and since you guys know how it goes, I just need to tighten this up. I'm gonna put everything together and then we'll go from there, okay? So this worked perfectly as I expected. Let's go into the details of it. The vertical bars are actually sitting on the floor, so the stand or the tank is not carrying any weight. And you can see there's a space between the bar and the tank, which is really nice. So I did attach the aluminum extrusion, the vertical bar, to the stand, but that's just to prevent the stand from tipping forward or backward. That's all it does. And actually, when you look at the bottom of the stand, you see those legs that I built on either side of the tank, and that actually is holding the weight of the light and the stand itself. I ordered the top crossbar longer than it should be, and I did that on purpose because I didn't know if I needed any extra length or not, so just I played safe, which actually helped me to put another bracket on the other side of the vertical bar, so the whole thing is actually more stable now. So the most important part of it is, of course, where the light is going to attach to the stand. And I actually did think about this part even before I got the aluminum extrusions and everything. I had to find the right pieces to hold this. So the slider with the hole is great, and the clamp and the wire grip were available in Amazon, so this actually worked out pretty good. So that's pretty much it. I have to say that I'm impressed with the results, and I'm sure you guys would be impressed too if you do this. The aluminum extrusions are extremely strong, so there's no concern there at all. I think it would be important to plan this ahead with measurements and buying the right pieces only once so that you don't have to spend too much money. Thank you.